Today I am headed to San Francisco for the ACCP Global Conference. I'm going to be speaking on medical misinformation on social media, which has kind of become my thing. I'm still not quite sure how that happened, but I'm super excited about it because I love talking about how the social media algorithm works and how medical misinformation gets spread. So it is right up my alley and I'm really excited to be there. But I have one problem. I am on the last flight out of Denver to San Francisco. I'm flying out of Kansas City right now to Denver, then to San Francisco. But my flight is delayed out of Kansas City and I only had an hour layover. So I'm actually going to be switching up my bags and put my dress and all of the stuff that I'm going to need for tomorrow for sure in this bag in case my luggage gets lost or something happens during the transfer. There's a very real concern that I am not going to make it out of Denver tonight. So fingers crossed, here we go. Traveling is just always so much fun.
What to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line.
Good morning, you guys. I made it to San Francisco. Today, I am actually speaking on medical information on social media. I'm speaking during the last session of the day, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time this morning and this afternoon hitting up some of the other sessions so I can get some extra CE credit. So let's go check out the conference. So before I head down to the conference, I wanted to show you my outfit. So I have a Calvin Klein dress that I got from Marshall's, my cheetah teaks, and then my Henry Bendel bag. I love a dress like this for a conference because it looks very professional, it's comfortable. The 3/4 length sleeves are good because it's frequently pretty chilly in these conference rooms, and then I'm not having to wear an uncomfortable blazer with it. Okay, so now let's go check out the conference. So I'm done. That was my first in-person speaking engagement at a large conference like this. I'm really excited that it went well. We had a good response from the crowd, got some questions that I was able to answer. But I wanted to take a moment to give you guys some tips on how to handle these types of conferences because I know a lot of students have not had the opportunity to attend any of these yet. And there's definitely some best practices or things that I've learned over time coming to these conferences. My first tip is to definitely go to some. I understand that these are expensive, so maybe picking some more regional meetings that are going to be closer, that are going to cost less in travel, or budgeting ahead of time to take out a little bit extra student loan money or pick up a couple extra shifts so you can make it work. I definitely did this in pharmacy school, and I can say I don't think I would be here today where I am at in the position that I'm in if I didn't go to these conferences. Being more involved in organizations gave me some of the greatest friendships that I've had in pharmacy and just experiences that made pharmacy school just a little bit more fun. It also gave me networking opportunities to meet people who are in my state or had the same interest as me that I have maintained heading into my career. Tip number 2 is to wear comfortable shoes. I know those heels are super cute, but these conference centers are often very spread out and you do not want to be walking in heels all day long for multiple days in a row, so just bring your flats. I also recommend bringing an eye mask to sleep with because I always have trouble sleeping in a hotel, especially with the curtains bringing light in and it's not my normal environment, so sleep masks are definitely helpful. Number 3 is to network. Don't just come to the event, be a part of the event. Ask questions during sessions, talk to the people who are speaking afterwards. Go to any networking sessions or poster sessions and actually talk to the people who are presenting their posters and get more information. That is how you're going to get the most out of the conference. My other recommendation for students is to go to presentations that are not part of the student programming. One of the best ways to learn how to give a good CE presentation is to see somebody else's. So if you're going to be in your P3 or P4 year and you're trying to figure out how to set up a really good CE presentation or clinical presentation, because you will have to do that on rotations, and definitely if you do residency, you will have to do several of those. So go to these presentations that you're interested in, find some topics that are in the field you're wanting to go into. For me, me, I would go to pediatric sessions and pick up some tips. How do they present the research slide? How do they utilize graphics? What kind of tables and other presentation tools do they have in their wheelhouse that makes it easier for you to understand their presentation? And then take those and incorporate them into your own presentations in the future. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any other questions or want any more tips on how to handle conferences. But now I am very hungry because I always have a little bit of trouble eating before a presentation. So I did eat a little bit of something, but I haven't had much today. So I'm gonna go try to find some yummy San Francisco food that does not have dairy in it. Wish me luck.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had afforded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud.
I went down to the pier. I love Pier 39. I really wanted to make sure I had a chance to see the Golden Gate Bridge. I can't come to San Francisco without seeing that, getting a good view of Alcatraz. Every single trip I've made to San Francisco has been for pharmacy related reasons. I came out here once for a APHA conference and then also once to apply to residency and now for ACCP. So grab dinner. I also got a couple of new pins. Let me show them to you real quick. So there's this 50-year anniversary pin and I could not resist the Halloween pin. Staying another day, I'm going to be here tomorrow as well and I'm going to be meeting up with a family friend, so I'm going to be sharing that with you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. Good morning, you guys. It's another day in San Francisco, and today I'm going to be meeting up with my Uncle Jeffrey, and I don't know exactly what we're going to do. I think we're going to check out Chinatown and maybe go down to Ghirardelli Square and just kind of enjoy the cable cars throughout the city. I haven't seen him in so long, probably, I think when I was interviewing for residency when I was out here was the last time I saw him, so it's been a long time because that was 2019? And it's 2022, so like 3 years ago. So I'm super excited to see him. He will be here shortly and we're gonna go grab some food in Chinatown. She's a little bit creepy, so let's just fast forward to Ghirardelli Square. Ah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful chocolate. Good morning, you guys. So I'm flying back and I had a super early flight. So my flight leaves at like 5:55, which honestly isn't super early because that's like 8 o'clock my time. But it's very easy to switch your schedule to the time zone that you're in. So I slept for like 4.5 hours and it was not good sleep. I don't know about anybody else, but if I have to get up early or not my normal time, I wake up like every hour until it's time to go. So not great sleep, but at least I slept. I was kind of worried about getting an Uber because I heard it's sometimes a little bit difficult to like leave your hotel at 3:30 a.m. because the night shift's already left, but the morning shift hasn't come on yet. So I went ahead and scheduled a Flywheels taxi instead, and that actually turned out really well. They were there about 10 minutes early. I was able to get here no problem. The driver's brother actually was stationed in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, so I had a good conversation with him, so it was a nice ride in. Now I'm going to try to see if there's any food that opens up in the next hour or so because I'm definitely hungry. I brought some snacks, but I would like some like real food before I get to Phoenix because that's where my layover is and it's only like an hour and 10 minutes, so I may not have a ton of time for food depending on like how far away my gate is. Usually Phoenix is pretty easy to get through though, so living the dream, guys, living the dream.